Ben, we sit here after you've just signed a 2-year contract to stay at Vale Park. Just how happy are you that you're going to be spending another 2 years here?
Buzzing, excited, pretty new starter from it was last season, coming off the promotion, and it's a different manager now, but we all know so much about Cros, so it's exciting. I'm looking forward to it, and just want to get going. Probably have a better start than what I did last season, and try as much as I can to get the club where it should be.
You mentioned there you got the chance to work with Andy again. This time he'll be your manager. How important of a decision was it for you that he was the manager and you get to work under him?
Yeah, massively. He rang me while a couple of times, to be fair, just speaking and stuff, saying like he wants me to be a part of what's going to happen moving forward and stuff. I think recently you've heard his interview, haven't you, of the way he wants to play, and I think it sounds like it suits me. I've got to work hard and get into the starting 11, but I'll do everything I can to help Cros achieve what he wants to achieve, because I think he puts in so much hard work. Cros, probably people don't really realise, and I think he'll be great for the club. Like, I honestly do. I've seen some stuff, and I do think Cros will be a big part of us moving forward. There
was chance for you to move away. There was a couple of potential offers which could have seen you move away from Vale Park, but I think it shows your commitment to the club, to the fans. The fans have absolutely grown to love you, and vice versa as well. Is that another factor for you wanting to stay, because you have got the relationship with the fans and with extended staff in the club as well?
Yeah, 100%. Like, I don't, there's always possible opportunities out there, isn't there? But the grass isn't always greener. I'm happy here. The fans love me. I love all the lads. I feel like with Cros being a gaffer as well, he knows me as a player. So there's obviously, hopefully, potential for me to grow as a player with the club, as well as the club to grow. So yeah, there's always opportunities out there, but not everything's always the right move. For me, I'm happy here. I love it here, and I think there is potential for us as a club to grow. So I don't see why I wouldn't want to be part of it.
You mentioned as well your family love it here, and they come to every game. And I think you said before in a previous interview, and possibly in the podcast, even when you're injured or not playing, they come and support the Vale. So I guess they're happy that you're sticking around at Vale as well.
Yeah, they're buzzing, especially my little nephew. Probably seen a little video. There's a video of him on Twitter, running around the pitch at the end of the games, clapping the fans and stuff, and it's hilarious. But that just shows how much he loves it. Like, all he ever says is, when are we going back to Vale? When can I go on a pitch at Vale? Just constantly about Vale. Sings Vale songs, sings my song. Like, my brother, he went to Ipswich away. I weren't even playing, do you know what I mean? Like, my family are here every home game, try and get to a lot of away games. They love it. So obviously when they would ask me, oh, what's happening? I was like, I don't know, it's ongoing, and just don't worry, sort of. But I do want to say to them, I'm going to be staying, because I actually didn't know what was going to happen, and we were ongoing and stuff. So they're buzzing. They didn't want me to leave, and especially me missus, she didn't want me to leave and stuff. So looking forward to it.
Last season was your first season in League One. What have you learned about yourself, and also the way you have to adapt as you go into your second season?
It's a big learning curve. I was disappointed to finish the season injured. I don't want to be one of them robust players who, like Smudge, who just never gets injured, really. So I was so gutted that I got injured towards the end of the season. It was worse than what we thought it was, which was disappointing. But in terms of the league, I think we've all learned as people, and I think the staff has as well. It's such a big part of the game is running, and there's so many teams where they've got that other side of the game where they are good with the ball. You like Ipswich, who've gone up and stuff like that, and other teams. But the fundamentals of the game is running hard, and I feel like a lot of teams were a lot. Probably in League Two, we probably ran over a lot of teams the way in League One. We didn't do that as much because of teams being so fit and powerful and probably better with the ball, which I think we have been in games. I think this season we have been a lot better in possession, but it's that other side of the game of out of possession defensively and strength and fitness and stuff that I think this pre-season will probably be on a lot.
We're in another position similar to when you first joined of a build of a club again. We're not in essence starting again, but it's a new vision, a new way forward. Are you excited for that? Because you excelled in that when you first joined the club. You seem to be the kind of player that just takes everything in the stride and will give 100% regardless.
Yeah, I'm buzzing. Like, the gaffer was brilliant when he was here, no doubt about that. But I think with Cros, there's obviously a different vision of how he wants to play and stuff, and I am excited for that. You know, I think last season I started pretty slow. Probably didn't really get going as much as it did. Mate, I'm not going to use excuses with the playoffs being late and all that, because other people probably still started off well, and I don't think I did. So I think this season is my main goal, to get flying in pre-season, get going, and make sure I'm ready for that first game, whether I'm on the bench or starting.
And just how excited are you to hear the fans singing your chant again?
Buzzing. It's, as I say, the very first time I heard that, I think it was Hartlepool away, it might have been, I heard it. I was just like, wow, what a song that is. Like, their moments, like, you'll never ever forget them.
Right, congratulations.
Thanks.